Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today I'm gonna do a what I eat in a day and it's gonna be around 1800 calories. So I've been in a calorie deficit for kind of on and off for the whole of 2022. I was doing it like January through May. And then I had a really busy summer, so I took a few weeks, or really I took a couple months off just because it was too hard, like being out of town and having to eat out a lot and stuff. And so I am back on it now, and I usually do around a 500 calorie deficit. And so I'm gonna take you with me and show you what I eat. I look like this because I basically just rolled out of bed and then I read my Bible and then I picked up my camera. So I'm gonna show you guys what I have for breakfast. Hi, it is future me. This is later this same day. And I just wanted to put a little trigger warning in here. If you don't have a great relationship with food, or if you've had trouble in the past with counting calories and everything, I would just encourage you to close out this video and just go on about your day. I don't want to cause any negativity, but if you haven't had any trouble in the past, I'd love for you to stick around and watch the rest of the video. I have the same breakfast almost every day because that's just way easier for me, and I'm gonna make 4 slices of this bacon. This is the best turkey bacon. I've tried multiple different ones and I always come back to this one because it is so good. I'm also gonna have this yogurt, vanilla Greek yogurt with some of this protein granola, and I do a little bit more than a serving size of this. It's really tasty. Mix it all up and that's what it looks like. It's really good. Okay, this is breakfast. 4 slices of turkey bacon, the protein granola, and the protein yogurt. So this is 380 calories and it's about 29 grams of protein total. I just got out of the shower. It is 2:19. I'm very hungry. I basically just was doing work this morning and then I wanted to go to the gym before this afternoon, but it was the awkward time where I didn't want to eat lunch because then I didn't want to throw up at the gym, but I needed to do one or the other because I have a shoot this afternoon. So I just went ahead and went to the gym. And now I'm about to make lunch. I'm gonna make a sandwich and then have some popcorn and then cut up an apple. I'm just gonna briefly show the ingredients I use. I use this bread from Aldi. It's so good. It's perfect for sandwiches. Of course, just a little bit of Duke's. This is also Happy Farms cheese from Aldi. And then this says Joe Cajun Turkey, just from the deli section in Walmart. And then, I don't know if anyone else did this as a kid, but I would put Doritos on my turkey sandwiches and I always thought it was so good. Drew and I love these chips. And so I just put a few on my sandwich to give it a little crunch, a little extra salty vinegar flavor, and it is amazing. I'm gonna measure out 4 cups of this because 4 cups, or 3 3/4 cups, is only 150 calories, and that's so much popcorn. Also, if you've never tried this kind, the sea salt popcorn, it's all right. It doesn't really have that much of a flavor. I would recommend the kind that comes in the purple bag, which is more of like a caramel coated, and I don't typically like caramel popcorn, but it's really good. I just wanted to try something different, but I regret it. So definitely get the purple kind. So this is my lunch. All of this is only 552 calories and it's about 29 grams of protein, so not that much protein, but still a lot of food for not that much calories. And that is a Pink Lady apple. They're so good, also from Aldi. It is now 6:16 and about to start dinner. I'm gonna make this pasta that I actually just didn't have something to make for dinner like 2 weeks ago. I just told my husband Drew thought I was gonna wing it and just use what we have to make something, and it actually turned out really good. So I'm gonna make it again. I don't have like an actual recipe, but I kind of have measured stuff out in case any of you guys want to try this recipe. I'm calling it the sausage parmesan pasta. These are the ingredients. I have the penne pasta, turkey kielbasa. I don't know if I'm saying that right, so forgive me if I'm not. This is just parmesan cheese, half and half minced garlic, seasoned salt, crushed red pepper, onion powder, paprika, garlic powder, parsley. That is salt and pepper back there. The regular salt is for when you make the pasta. This is just water. I did use chicken broth the last time, but I ran out of it yesterday, so just gonna use water. Step one is just to cook the pasta according to the box. I just cooked the whole box and then drain it. So that's what we're gonna do. While we wait for our pasta water to start boiling, we're gonna cut up this. This is just turkey sausage, and we are gonna cut this up just into little thin slices. I'll show when I'm doing it, but our two big cutting boards are in the dishwasher right now, so I just have a little small one. So it's not the most efficient thing, but you can still get the gist. Next, I got a big pan, and we're gonna brown the sausage just to your liking. Instead of using olive oil because it's really high in calories, I'm just using this. It's basically Pam, but just putting that in the pan, and then I have it set to medium-high heat. You want it to be hot when you put the sausage on there because then it gets that nice browning, which gives it more flavor. Basically, just gonna wait until the pan is hot and then toss this on there. Push them around for maybe like 8 minutes or so, just until they look browned enough to however you like it. Trypophobia trigger warning, but our pasta water is starting to boil, so I'm just gonna toss it all in there and then do it for the amount of time it says on the box. When your sausage is almost browned to how you like it, push it to one side of the pan, and you're going to put your minced garlic in there. And I go heavy on this stuff. This is a teaspoon, but I'm gonna probably add like literally that much. Just swirl that around on one side of the pan until it's golden brown, like a minute or so. After you add your minced garlic, you're gonna add 1 cup of half and half, and this is the kind that I use. We just get it from Aldi, just the Friendly Farms. Mix that around a little bit, let it thicken a little. It should look something like that. And next we're gonna add our spices. I go heavy on the spices. First up is Lowry seasoned salt. It's the best. And I'm gonna add about a teaspoon. Then I have some black pepper. I'm just gonna kind of sprinkle it around. And also just gonna kind of sprinkle that around, give it a little bit of spice. Then we have onion powder. I'm gonna do a little less than a teaspoon for this, maybe around that much. I'm gonna give this a little stir. Next we have paprika. I'm gonna do a full teaspoon of that. Then we have garlic powder, and I know I already added minced garlic, but truly you can never have too much garlic. Heaping teaspoon, literally the best spice. Lastly, just gonna add some parsley flakes. I don't really think that parsley has that much of a taste, but it adds a nice little green touch. Then we're just gonna stir that around. Our half and half has thickened up a little bit, so I'm gonna add a little bit of water because when we add the Parmesan cheese, it's gonna thicken up a lot more. And so I'm kind of just using the water to keep it at a consistency that would be comparable to like an Alfredo sauce. The pasta is complete, so now I'm gonna add it to the sauce mixture. So once you mix your pasta with your sauce, you're gonna want to take the full bag of Parmesan cheese and mix it in. That bag is 1.5 cups. It also works if you wanted to grate your own, but you're gonna mix it in just until it's fully incorporated. I had a cup of water in here. I'm gonna just add a little bit at a time just to thicken up the sauce. This is the finished product. It's very delicious and cheesy, and honestly just looks very good. So I put all of the ingredients into MyFitnessPal to come up with the individual servings and how many calories in the macros. This is how much it is. 866 calories and 49 grams of protein, which is honestly really great to me. I mean, that is for 4 servings, and so one serving is pretty large, but it's not necessarily a low calorie recipe. But when you are aiming for 1800 calories in a day, and my breakfast was basically 400 and lunch was 550, I still had a lot left over. So dinner is 866 calories and the total comes out to be 1,798. So I'm literally right there, right at it. I mean, honestly, like, I'm definitely not perfect. I really like desserts. Chocolate chip cookies are my absolute favorite, and so I'll have like a cookie at night, sometimes leave a little extra calories, or sometimes I go over, sometimes I do 1900. We're gonna do a taste test, even though Drew's had it before. I really think I made it better this time. I think it's really good. What do you think?
Yep, really good.
You guys should definitely make it. That's all for this video. I hope that it was helpful for you if you're doing a calorie deficit as well. Hopefully you got some meal ideas. I know I wasn't super creative, but honestly the point was just to be a more realistic day of eating in a calorie deficit. I am so thankful for you watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, I would love for you to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to follow along. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.